The courtroom had seen its fair share of chaos, but nothing could have prepared it for the nuclear-level shockwave that detonated during the Lil Scrappy trial. What began as a routine legal battle over defamation and emotional distress erupted into the most unholy, jaw-dropping scandal reality TV has ever dared to broadcast. And at the eye of this hurricane, none other than Stevie J, Chaos King, villain extraordinaire, and now, the man who flipped the script on an entire empire. The cameras had barely started rolling when the drama took an unexpected turn. It was supposed to be a technical case, built around the mysterious leak of a private, highly sensitive video involving Bambi, Scrappy's wife and reality TV mainstay. Screenshots and clips had flooded blogs, TikTok theories ran wild, and Reddit conspiracy threads grew like wildfire. All fingers pointed at Stevie J. Accusations flew. Scrappy took legal action. Bambi demanded justice. VH1 producers, sensing gold, leaned in eagerly. But Stevie J wasn't about to sit back and take the fall. No, Stevie J plays offense. And when he does, he doesn't just clap back. He drops bombs. As the courtroom filled with lawyers, tech experts, fans, and even a few undercover producers, the tension was thick enough to slice. Stevie J walked in, sunglasses on, unfazed. Bambi sat beside her legal team, her eyes hidden, her posture cold and calculated. Scrappy stared ahead, jaw tight, silently bracing for impact. The initial testimonies were standard fare, digital forensic. Experts spoke of IP addresses and metadata. Stevie's team denied everything. It was shaping up to be a long, dry legal slog, until the defense dropped a single game-changing sentence. We will be presenting evidence that Bambi herself orchestrated the leak. You could hear the air leave the room. Even the judge, a no-nonsense enforcer with zero tolerance for celebrity antics, raised an eyebrow. Scrappy turned to his attorney, whispering, "What the hell is he talking about?" The judge gave a sharp nod. "Proceed." Stevie J removed his sunglasses slowly, leaned into the mic, and delivered the line that would ignite a media inferno. "Since they want to drag my name, let me show the world who Bambi really is." A bailiff wheeled in a large monitor. Stevie's attorney handed over a sealed envelope marked Bambi Confidential Communications. Despite internal pushback and warnings from his own legal team, Stevie J reportedly insisted on going full scorched earth. The judge warned him, if this was a stunt, there would be consequences. He nodded, and then it began. What followed was a curated presentation of audio clips, text messages, and digital records allegedly linking Bambi to a calculated PR stunt. The evidence suggested she had orchestrated the entire leak, working with insiders at VH1 to gain sympathy, secure her storyline, and frame Stevie J as the villain. Bambi's face went blank. Scrappy looked like he'd been hit by a truck. The gallery erupted, whispering gasps, even laughter from the back. The judge slammed her gavel. "Order in the court!" But there was no containing it. Stevie J had just flipped the entire narrative. As if that weren't enough, the next day brought an even wilder turn. Two anonymous insider witnesses, faces, hidden voices digitally altered, were brought to the stand. Both claimed under oath that they had been approached by members of Bambi's camp. Their instructions? Manufacture a scandal, leak the video, paint Stevie J as the aggressor, create chaos for ratings. The courtroom exploded again. Scrappy turned pale. The audience buzzed like a live wire. VH1 producers in the back row whispered, "We've got our season finale." But it wasn't just hearsay. Stevie J's team had more. A second bombshell. A covertly recorded conversation between Bambi and her manager. Her voice allegedly saying, "We leaked the video before the season. Boom, sympathy. They'll beg me to stay." It was damning. Bambi buried her face in her hands. Scrappy muttered, "No, no way." The judge called an emergency recess. Outside, it was pandemonium. Fans camped outside the courthouse. TikTok exploded. Hashtags like Jower Bambi exposed and Yao Stevie unbothered trended globally. Everyone had an opinion. Was Stevie a manipulative genius? Or just lucky? Was Bambi the puppet master behind the curtain? And where did that leave Scrappy? Betrayed husband or naive pawn? When court resumed, Bambi's lawyers went on the attack. They called the evidence fake, doctored, and inadmissible. They painted Stevie J as a manipulator with a vendetta and a long track record of shady behavior. But the damage was done. The judge allowed proceedings to continue. Then came the final emotional blow. Scrappy asked to take the stand. His voice was low, steady, but broken. "I loved my wife. I believed in her. But if this is true, if I was used as a pawn, then yeah, I deserve the truth. We all do." Dead silence. Outside, media outlets ran with the story. TMZ called it the trial of the decade. CNN picked it up. The Shade Room went wild. Former castmates jumped in. Jocelyn Hernandez posted a not-so-subtle "told y'all." Mimi Foost tweeted, "I'm speechless." VH1 released a rare statement denying any involvement in leaked footage or manufactured drama, but insiders claimed emergency meetings were being held. Legal departments were in overdrive. Sponsors were pulling out. Entire season arcs were being rewritten. And then, just when everyone thought it couldn't escalate further, a final tape leaked. Allegedly Bambi again, casually discussing strategy. "Right before the season hits, I go viral, they won't cut me." The courtroom reeled. Her lawyers shouted objections. The judge ordered a review of the tape's authenticity. But it was too late. Scrappy, broken and defeated, whispered to his lawyer, "I'm done." And that was it. The judge returned after recess, looking stern and exhausted. Her verdict? The motion to dismiss is denied. This case will proceed to full trial. Stevie J smiled. Bambi looked shattered. Scrappy walked out, alone, head down. The internet lost its collective mind. VH1 announced a special, Love and Hip Hop, The Fallout. The teaser alone nearly broke the internet. Flashes of courtroom chaos, Bambi weeping, Stevie grinning under the courtroom lights, and then silence. Bambi vanished. No statements, no social media, no public appearances. Scrappy filed for legal separation days later. Stevie J gave a defiant interview on The Breakfast Club, dropping the line that would become legend. "They tried to end me, but I'm still standing, unbothered, untouchable." Lawsuits loomed. VH1 scrambled. Fans speculated endlessly. And just when the world thought it had seen the final twist, a chilling message leaked, allegedly from Bambi to a close friend. "I don't know how this ends, but I know I'm not going down without a fight.